I'm super excited to go out to Crandon. I think it's going to be a great time. It's the 50th. It's the Super Bowl of all off-road races. Fans are nuts. Probably be about 60,000 people out there. All the camping areas are sold out. It's going to be off the hook. You know, to be able to do my racing, you know, I have to sacrifice a lot of things, and going to school and hanging out with friends was one of them, you know, and that's one of the sacrifices I made by doing online school. It was a 30-hour drive. First 5 hours, we get a flat.
Forward a little bit. Wait. Yeah, forward. I said forward.
It was literally like a pain in the ass to get out there. We had 5 flats. Like every truck stop we stopped at, we had to get new tires put on the rims, and we only had 2 spares. And we were just exhausted and tired.
Sick and tired of this bullshit.
I thought, like, after getting 5 flats, you know, with all the bad luck we had on the road out there, I mean, I think we just got out of the way. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about racing out here in Crandon.
We're not about quitting. We're the amount of
I seriously eat an ice cream for every flat tire we've had.
This is going to be my second time racing at this track. I'm super excited.
Tallulah. This is like my girlfriend right here, Tallulah.
It started raining like so hard, and they ended up canceling practice.
You do it!
What the hell? As you can see here, boys, right here in Crandon, it's raining a little bit. It's a little moist out here. Jesus Christ, this bush is my cousin.
I was really looking forward to getting out there on the track and learning it as soon as possible. The rain finally stopped. You know, practice was still canceled, so I mean, just me and the boys, we kind of went out, we had fun, we cruised some trails and stuff. Went to a store, picked up some fishing poles.
I'll eat one of those for $100.
No, I'll give you 20.
That's pretty good. One for $100.
I'll give you 20 bucks to eat
Dude,
one.
that's a fat bird.
I'll give you 20 bucks to eat one.
That's a big worm.
That's too big. It's just getting bigger, dude. That's too big. I'm not doing it. No.
Okay.
Alright,
whatever.
We tried.
See you guys later. Have a good rest of your day.
The house we stayed at, it was super beautiful. The whole team stayed there. It was just a great time. We went out on the canoes, we went fishing, we caught some bass. We honestly had a blast staying there, and it was just like a vacation. For 50 years, the whole town comes together, you know, including people from all around the world.
When you're here for the 100, we'll have you sign it again.
All right, I will. I will, Daddy. No, I will.
I might not be alive.
Well, we'll cheer for you.
Thank you. Appreciate it, guys.
Yeah.
Enjoy the
And I think it's a great experience, you know, to give the race fans what they deserve for coming out and supporting all of us and keeping racing alive. Qualifying went all right. I mean, it wasn't bad for my first time going out there. I mean, I'm not disappointed. I qualified 10th, and I'm not mad about that. On race day in Crandon, it's a whole nother story. I mean, the fans arrive at 6 a.m., they're setting up their chairs, they're already partying. It's nuts to see. I mean, it's just a sea of people. And there's carnival rides, and you really see why people love coming to Crandon. The race was pretty good. I was keeping up with the guys in the front pack. And I started to hear this popping sound. It would kind of keep losing power every lap. I had to change up my lines because of it. You know, it's just getting worse and worse each lap. There was about like 4 laps left. There's just a big puff of smoke that comes out the motor compartment. A couple flames that kind of puffed out. I was like, okay, my truck's on fire. Put my window net down and started unstrapping my seatbelts while I was still on the track. And then I pulled off, you know, got out of the truck. And it wasn't on fire, you know, it was just a little quick fire. You know, it kind of sucked to end the race like that. I was doing good, and I was making up spots. So it was definitely not the way I wanted to start off the weekend. What ended up happening was the converter in the transmission, something ended up breaking, fluid started leaking everywhere, it just engulfed in flames.
Did we fill the torque converter before we put it in?
Top off, like made a mess.
You know, you're only as good as your last race, and I really haven't finished that many races. You know, I've been having so much bad luck. This weekend, I really plan on pushing the finish. You know, I'm feeling pretty good about this race, and there's no qualifying for it. It's just arrive and race. It's going to be a lot of trucks, and it's going to be a lot of fun, you know, working my way up through the field. side by side with a bunch of trucks, and we're just going at it. Right after we finished that lap, there ended up being a caution yellow being thrown. It ended up being a full restart. The first green flag drops, the first group takes off. Right before they wave the second green flag, let go of my handbrake, I'm ready to take off. It just goes straight to the chip, and the truck does not move anywhere. Checking everything, just trying to see whatever I could do, but you know, it ended up being another problem with the transmission. It was not fun, sitting there watching all the trucks drive by me and race.
You got a great big puddle of transmission fluid there when you tried to take off, so she blew the guts out of it. You're fine, just stay here, you'll be okay. We'll get you pulled out here in a minute.
I had to keep my head up high. I mean, I knew I still had another cup race at the end of the day, so I wasn't really too worried. I wasn't too mad. I was just, you know, a little disappointed, but had to shake that one off. You know, we started taking off the bodies, taking off the panels. We just worked our butt off for past couple hours, you know, to get the truck ready. We're ready to go, finally. We're all excited to go out there and race in the cup race.
Or do your best. But I like to win, just so you know.
Alrighty.
What do I like to do?
Win.
That's right, baby.
I'm looking forward to going out there and racing against the Pro 4s and the Midwest Pro 2s.
These guys are gonna try to push you around, so you know what to do. All right?
Yeah.
Have fun, dude. Hey, be smart. Be smart. Let's last. Huh? We want to make it to the end, dude.
We're heading up to Tech, and everything's going good. We're on the scales, and the guy says we're good. And right before I pull off, he's like, "Oh wait, hold on." And he calls over my crew chief, Dusty, and he tells him that we're not on the list to race.
Yeah, he's like, we made an announcement, but you guys aren't registered on here. I was like, yeah, we registered. He's like, oh, we're only taking 10 Pro 2s.
We were all confused. We were like, wait, what? Because we registered for the race. We had to finish Saturday's race and Sunday's Pro 2 championship race, I guess, to be able to race in the cup race. And my dad was bummed out and, you know, a little pissed off. He spent all the money to go out there so we could race. You know, it was just a really big disappointment. To race in this cup race was like gonna be the highlight of my week, and I really wanted to race in it. I mean, this is part of my livelihood, man. Like, being a professional racer, you have to learn how to adapt to these kind of things sometimes, you know? Racing can sometimes not be fun, and you have to learn how to deal with these situations.
Go home and never come back.
The only piece of advice is you just gotta send it, man. Seriously.
Hey, you know those guys have been drinking, right?